It's just a balanced draft as well. They have early gank, they have strong lanes, they have very good mid game killing potential. They can push pretty well with the Venjar and the Forge Spirits, and they have some team fight presence with the Ancient Apparition Ultimate and Kunkka. So they have everything. Now, I'd say DK is a bit more team fight centric, a little bit more late game perhaps with the Troll Void combo, and the two big AoE ultimates. But I think Arrow's draft it has a little bit of everything, and I feel like last game they had just glaring weaknesses. Like you point out, they had no counter push. They also just didn't have much roaming potential or gank potential either. And until they got the familiars out, they couldn't do anything. And yeah, this is just a much more balanced draft, and I think it'll suit them nicely if they execute. That is the key. Will they execute?
Yeah, hopefully they do well. And there's a possibility they might actually do aggressive trialing with the Sunstrike, though. We have Venge Kunkka, I mentioned before, and leave the Bristol back against the Void at bottom. Nope. DDZ is going bot.
So it is going to be the Kunkka mid, which I was suggesting earlier.
Yeah. Dual lane, maybe? No.
Kunkka Venge? It's like an okay dual lane. It's not really the best. I think you just put the Kunkka solo mid.
Yeah, it's good for setting up, like, if they really want to rotate and gank middle a lot, Kunkka will be able to set up the ganks with the X mark fairly easily for the Venge. But it looks like they're actually going to do trialing with the Bristleback.
Okay, so they'll leave the Invoker alone, and now they get Chilling Touch, a decent amount of lockdown with the Venge Stun and Goo. Although you won't see the Goo at level 1, of course, generally, but he's already skilled up Quills, in fact.
Looking, maybe they're just gonna, they started with the boots on the bench, maybe they're just gonna camp behind the Bristleback, waiting for the Bane and Mirana to go in with the Sleep and Arrow, then they'll just pop out to kill them after.
Well, it's MMY who gets caught here. Johnny has a stun. This could be our first blood, potentially. In fact, it will be with the Chilly Touch deployed. One more right click, gets the kill. Arrow Gaming strike first. And that is exactly what they need after the way Game 1 began.
Look at him playing the illusions.
Well, you got to do something to keep yourself occupied in these times of need. So this puts Ice 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 in a 1v1 against DDZ's Invoker safe lane. DDZ is starting with no regen. He's got no Talisman and 3 branches, but you still look at the base damage. Ice 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 has 69 and DDZ has 50.
Wow.
It's a 20 base damage discrepancy, practically.
Oh, Void has such a huge base damage.
Yeah, Void's base damage is amazing. He actually, I mean, he's got a Poor Man Shield to be fair, but...
Poor Man Shield is plus, what? Plus 6?
6, yeah. I feel like Void is just... He's always been one of the easiest heroes for me to last hit on, and it's just because his base damage is ridiculous.
Yeah, when you get a Quelling Bait, easy last hits. But look at ISSIS, he's just running at the Invoker, knowing that the Invoker doesn't have any regen. And he has a Poor Man Shield to tank it up. Yeah,
he may have to ferry himself the side of Tangos, otherwise he's just gonna get bullied in this lane.
Yeah, just look at, he's gonna play really aggressive against this Invoker for sure, but the Venge and the AA are still nowhere to be seen. They just got 2 smokes.
They have boots on the Venge as well with that first blood.
No, he actually got the boots before the first blood.
Oh, okay.
He started with boots, but they're gonna go middle.
Yeah, you're right. The Ancient Apparition got the first blood.
They're gonna go middle, yeah.
And they're gonna fight Mushi here. Lance only has the level 1 X, but it should be enough in combination with this Magic Missile. Let's see if they go. They're almost in position. They want Mushi to move just like right to this area, and then they'll make their move, and they're close. They're about to be revealed here. Johnny's gonna go in, but he slightly mistimed it.
He hesitated. Otherwise, I think there's a chance he can actually get the stun off with the X mark starting things off. Oh, that was costly. That was really costly. They spent so much time for it. And top lane, they're gonna go in with a Sleep and Arrow.
They do have the Sleep here. The back is turned, so he'll take slightly reduced damage, but Bernie leaps over to the front side, and Zhang Zai, it looks like he'll be going down here. With one more auto attack, the Bristleback just not enough. Meanwhile, bottom lane, they found DDZ. Mushi rotates in with a haste rune, and a quick 2 kills on the 2 side lanes here for DK. They'll actually lose their Enigma.
Oh no, another pause.
Disconnecting. Another pause, but, well, DK right back on top.
Yeah, they actually saw the troll with the haste rune. Huh. I'm not really sure what happened there. Maybe he couldn't escape anyway.
Well, he could have been farther away. I mean, he was right under his tower. Like, he could have been more back here if he was expecting the gank.
Yeah, but now the supports are still level 1, rotating all the way back to bottom to try and deal with this Faceless Void. Faceless Void is so, like having such a good time in the 1v1 matchup. But the ward is going to spot their rotation now.
Yeah, the smokes are actually still, one of them still available, but cooling down on Mozone. And, well, it looks like Arrow may go back to some stacking and then pulling. But while they're busy doing this, this means that Mushi gets a bit more space mid, and Shangzai, he's going to have his work cut out for him. It's like anytime the arrow's up, there's the potential, maybe not for a kill, but to lose about 2/3, half of his health, and then the next time it will be a kill. And with that being said, we haven't seen Lana move yet. He's still jungling, but already level 3, on pace for a pretty fast level 6.
Yeah, he usually gets, I think around level 5, level 6 he only starts to move. And get a gank, try to get a gank and push a tower alone. That's what I usually see him do.
Yeah, and the one thing with the Kunkka mid is, even just the single point Tidebringer, you really tend to push the lane, so he's a much easier gank than some other mid heroes. And, well, we'll see if they go for him. Bristleback is also a kill option. They could take the tier 1 if they do that, but yeah, it'll just come down to where the lanes are when he decides to make his move.
Yeah, it's all about the timing. But he's gonna, so far, if they play passively, again, I'll favor DK a lot, just because solely on the Enigma jungling, getting more out of the whole map. And Bane alone is enough to zone the Bristleback out. It's gonna be a regen, 4 minutes at top. Oh.
Well, Lanham actually doesn't need it, unfortunately. He's gone for that same build with the single point in Midnight Pulse.
Yeah, the one value point, then he maxes the stun later.
Ice is poking his head out, but it's top lane where the real action breaks out, as Zhang Zai once again is in trouble. Burning. He didn't even need the Starfall there. Momoya takes care of that kill, and at this point the Bristleback, I feel like he has to go stack Ancients. Like, he really can't lane top anymore.
Yeah, he's one of those offlaners where he needs a lot of farm. Can't really do too much with just levels alone. Needs a lot of space.
You know, I'm surprised they didn't go top either. I feel like that tri-lane is very strong against, even against Mirana Bane. If you just catch one of them, you could, especially the Bane, you can kill him.
I don't think it's that strong if there's no surprise factor. Because if they just strut up the lane and just hide around, it's not that easy for them to go on and kill the totem. It's very difficult if she knows that you are, if she's aware that you are, the two supports are nearby. They need to have smoke and just like gank around the map, the middle lane or the top lane.
Yeah, the Bane is the one you want top, not the Mirana.
They can't afford to just miss this gang again. They need to get this gang off.
Well, they want to go mid. And they do have Sunstrike available. It's a level 3 Exhort. They might need it to finish on Mushi. Sitting at 600 health, he's pretty healthy. The boat is available. It's only a level 2x, so not a guaranteed boat, but with some help here from the bench, it should
they
be
can go in. They can go in now.
They can start this with an X-Tort. He gets hyper-aggressive, and now Mushi's got to be thinking that he's getting ganked, and he's going to reveal it out. But he walks in too far. There's a stun to start things off. Chilly Touch to follow it up. Mushi's still alive, though. Where's that Sunstrike from DDZ? Give me some magic, baby! No, no magic.
No. Mushi turned back to drop a hit.
He's actually going back in. Ice is joining him as well. They're going to clobber. It's Bastion time. Chronosphere connects onto him. Mushi's going to join this fight. And, well, the Troll ultimate is worn off, but still, they lose lands. It's a killing spree for Mushi. He's going to have the Axes soon, and with that, they'll probably kill Johnny as well. He tries to pull a fast one on them.
He saw the Invis rune.
But not fast enough. Yeah, he also wanted to juke them, like, by being up the hill and then walking back down with the fog, but it's not going to work out.
Top lane. Mamaya.
This is going to be another kill, I think. Arrow's going to fly, and it will find him. You all Sunstrike it in! Finally it connects! Nicely done for DDZ. He's now 1 for 2 out of Sunstrikes, and they'll also keep the Bristleback alive, but it does require 2 TPs as well. And they take the tier 2 in spite of it.
Yeah, they're again very far behind, but it's gonna be a Moonlight Shadow, probably at top. They're going in to go for the Bristleback again, with the Black Hole.
Tower's down, and Black Hole's ready. They could just drop it now, and no hesitation here. He'll first deploy the Midnight Pulse, followed up with the Black Hole. Easy kill.
Look at that damage, so much damage.
That is really insane, actually.
Man, look at how farm. They are so high levels, all of their heroes.
This is really not looking good for Arrow. They got the first blood, but their supports are level 2 Venge and a level 3 offlane Bristleback. This is after 2 towers have died.
Yeah, AA is level 4, even higher level than the Bristleback.
Yeah, this is... He'll start to catch up now, but a Bristleback, like you said, he needs more than levels. He also needs the farm. Mid lane, Lance just harassing. He had the boat, but I guess worried about the sleep dodge.
He didn't have enough mana just now. If he had full combo, they could kill with the Sunstrike. X-Mark, Torrent, Sunstrike.
Well, the one thing is that maybe he pulls a Misery and just throws the defensive sleep out at the right time.
Oh, that one.
That was pretty awesome. I don't know if you saw that from Dream League.
Yeah, I saw that.
Sunstrike.
Oh, Sunstrike!
Nice juke by Ice Ice Ice.
Look at how he was moving.
Yeah, he's like... Meow. Oh, this is trouble. They just can't... They're not finding the kills. They're not snowballing on the Invoker. DK are feeling confident. They'll push in the mid lane. They pop the Troll ultimate, and... this tier 1. The power of the Troll Enigma combo. The tower will fall, and there's no defense in sight. You know, Winter, we talked about Arrow's lineup, and one of their big strengths is that Sunstrike Ancient Apparition combo, but there's no level 6 in sight. Ancient Apparition, only level 4. He's about to hit 5, but DK are just going to keep on ganking. They've almost got Fiend's Grip. They're going to start hunting the Courier, perhaps. They find DDZ in the jungle, and, well, who's caught whom is the question. MMY goes in. He might just go down here. Is there a Cold Snap or something? Not being used just yet. It's actually Johnny who dies first, and then DDZ gets caught. The Mask of Madness online for Ice Ice Ice, and he'll get cleaned up, then the Courier will fall as well. It tried to deliver in the middle of all this chaos, and it will pay with its life.
Delivered his Hand of Midas. And Mozun bottom is in trouble. They know he doesn't have a TP, he's dead.
The Bashers are on the case. This is not looking good. They're just getting run over.
Enigma has a mech. Oh, this is not looking good.
It just feels like DK is just on a different level to Arrow in terms of their... And I guess that's not a surprise to anybody, but you just look at the way they're moving and their decision-making, they're so much more confident in their movements, whereas it seems like Arrow's kind of going back and forth, they're not sure what they want to do, and while they're busy trying to make up their minds, DK are just taking objective after objective.
Yeah, they needed to make, like, the two smoke gangs, I feel, they needed to make both of them work, and I felt both of them could have potentially worked if they were not so, they were really hesitating.
Yeah, the one time Johnny ran in, revealed the smoke, and then backed off. Here comes the boat. Hold that thought. It'll connect on 3. It's a beautiful boat from Lance. Is the follow-up going to be there, though? They actually stun Mushi under the tower. X is going to hold him, pull him back in range, but, well, Zhang Zai gets stunned, unfortunately. Now the mech will help keep Mushi alive, and here comes the chase. It's only a level 2 magic missile. Double sentry wards dropped. And DK just casually strut away. They're fighting without Ice Ice Ice.
SSI solo killed the Invoker at top. With Mask of Madness.
Not good.
Not good. Definitely not good. And Roshan is next for DK. Enigma picked up the medallion.
Yeah, like I was mentioning, Troll is just so good at helping out with this Rosh attempt. He's got the Vlad's online. So I guess with the Enigma pick, we're not going to see the Fada build of the mech first.
Oh, look at Burning!
He's got a regen. It's all part of the plan.
No. What?
No, I'm just kidding. he's drunk and he's stuck on a cliff now.
Attack speed for Mushi.
Well, he could give him attack speed and also be right-clicking, so... Lanham will say, "What are you doing, Burning?" But helps him out nonetheless.
That spot is actually very familiar. You remember who got stuck there?
I should remember this.
Sylar.
Oh, in the Liquid LGD game, is that it?
No, Sylar. He got stuck there by the blinding light from the Keeper of the Light.
Wait, wasn't he still on LGD at the time?
Yeah, LGD versus Alliance.
Oh, LGD versus Alliance. Okay. Hold that thought. Black Hole comes through. Momoya's here, but the boat is going to turn this one around. It cleans up, too. And now the chase is on. They might find Mushi as well. DK getting a little overconfident. And if Mushi dies once, he may well go down twice. They've got the X available. This could be an Aegis down and 3 kills to boot. In fact, I believe it will be. They bought back on the Bane. They're going to lose Mushi the first time. Maybe not. They clean him up. Arrow comes through, though. That'll connect to Mozone. Then the follow-up's there from Burning. He'll bring down to the defensive, or offensive sleep, I should say. Will finish the kill. Lance, he hits a torrent on a couple, but it's not enough damage. And now, what looked like a great fight for Arrow just wasn't quite good enough in the end. They did have to use a Bane buyback, but well worth it for the trade for DK.
One buyback from support and get 3 kills.
Yeah, and also save your Aegis carrier from dying twice. That's well worth it. Well, it seems the Arrow is the kryptonite to Arrow Gaming, Winter. Our worst fears have come true.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Oh, they need so much more farm. Just look at Blisterback. Blisterback is It's very poor. All of them are really poor. Only the Evoker and the Kanka are pretty decent on their network.
Yeah, this Bristleback has less HP than the Faceless Void. He's 4 levels down compared to the two offlaners, and in fact, Arrow are in danger of having DK have the 5 highest net worth heroes. Their Bane is way behind at 2,500, but the other 4 are currently on top. They are
He used a
very
buyback
bad
to be
position.
fair, so he's supposed to be like 3k.
Yeah, that's true. Well, here comes the push from DK. They've got the Troll Ultimate. Drums are here as well, and the attack speed will be pretty impressive, to say the least. Alright, we'll drop down an Observer Ward. Didn't go for the ward behind the tower, just drop you one off of the trees, but DK have their own ambitions. They're taking a tier 2 bottom lane. Mushi sieging from range, going to melee form now for that additional damage, and with the TD rune, he's just making mincemeat of this tower. It won't last long, and it falls before the tier 1 even dies top. Now they'll threaten high ground, and it's going to be tough for Arrow to defend. They'll have to TP to the throne, or they will just get chronoed in Black Hole. They will TP to the throne. But still, DK are ready to go.
Look at that tower. It's ridiculous.
The boat comes in, it completely airballs. And yeah, now DK is ready for round 2.
Arrow is on cooldown. They have to initiate with the Void.
But that's easy to initiate with. He can be followed up by a Black Hole, and Arrow will... Oh no, they're
that's a
clumping
good
up now.
timing.
This is a good time to go. Kronos, he just catches DDZ on the outskirts of it. Perfectly placed Chrono by Ice. Now looking for more. He's going to start diving, potentially. No, he'll back off. They'll just play it safe, work on the tier 3 tower. Looks like DK going for their first tier 3 at only 14 minutes in. They try to run. This could be a bad time to do it. X Torrent. Is there an X available? It is. Not being used just yet. Well, they still have their Black Hole in 10 seconds, and looks like they don't want to force the issue here too much. They'll settle for what they got, and they'll back off.
Yeah, no point going in anymore. They don't have Chrono to initiate anymore. Yeah, and Enigma doesn't have a blink, so it's difficult. Someone got a Dagon? So
DDZ got a Dagon?
What?
Dagon Invoker? Huh.
Oh, he's totally given up. Or something.
Yeah, that's like a giving up item. I agree. Oh well. Game was hard.
So he can actually snipe down... even the Bane is close to 1k HP. It's not an easy kill.
This is more of a let's just have some fun item.
Let's just have some fun.
I mean, they're playing DK. I don't think Arrow expected to win, but they, you know, no matter what your expectations are, the reality of getting just crushed 2 games in a row is always going to be not fun, and not what you really are hoping for.
So Dagon actually helps with the experience to make it fun.
Yes, it's like a healing salve for your ego, basically. A clarity
Healing
potion
salve.
for your ego.
Clarity potion.
You remember that was one of the drinks at the after party at TI3, I think.
Oh yeah, I remember. Man, I didn't really like that.
No, there were some weird drinks there. I was not a fan. Arrow? Well, narrowly missing on Mozone, but here comes the dive. Ice sees an opening. He goes in, he chronos up too. Looking for Mozone as the follow-up kill. First they get Shangzai though. The boat comes through. X is thrown out on the Enigma. He's still waiting for the opening here, Lanham is. He's not going to commit just yet. MMY unable to heal himself with a Brain Sap because of that Ancient Apparition ultimate. Now they commit a bit further. They go into Ice, but he just time walks out with the point booster. And well, just keep your eyes on Lanham. If he finds an opening, he will Black Hole this. There's quite a few ways to cancel.
Arrow.
This first. Do they commit to the dive? Lance still stunned. Burning could leap in and Starfall, but he doesn't want to get caught under the enemy tier 3. And it looks like in the end, DK not able to fully breach the base yet.
Slowly but surely. The next push, Burning has like 4k go unspent. Void is going into a Scepter. Enigma can definitely get his Link Dagger now if he wants to.
He can go Blank. Actually, I guess BKB is not the best this game because of the Venge, but it's only a level 1 swap. So BKB is, I guess, as always, the other main option.
He went for Deso to end the game quicker.
The Bane's disconnected. Let's see if DK even bother to pause there. Honestly, I think they could just micro their Bane at this point, and they should be in okay shape.
Practice for Ice, micro skills.
He could always use the practice, man.
Oh my god.
He hasn't gotten to play many micro heroes lately. We haven't seen his Naga in some time.
You know, something I miss a lot from him is like his lone druid. I think his lone druid is really good, but they never ever pick him. Even in his Zenith days, they don't like. During scrims, he plays a lot of lone druid, and we all find that his lone druid is really good. But during the event, he like doesn't pick lone druid for himself. He picks lone druid, and Loda plays the lone druid. I'm like, what?
And then, yeah, actually, Loda was telling me about that, and he was like, at Starlighter, it's like, I'm not sure why I got the lone druid. Like, we had Ice 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 on the team. That was not one of the happiest drafts they had on that set of the team. Freddy will get caught though. He's on a boat and not to his liking, I suppose, as Ice 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 comes in. He chronos up 3. They're all trapped. Now the black hole comes through as well. The meatball's just not enough. They get sucked in to the right clicks into the deeps. Ice 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 will bring down 3 with a beautiful chrono. Actually 4 have fallen. 2 will buy back, but DK just casually retreat. They only lost burning.
They only lost burning.
It's the old DK, that's a disaster, but this DK, it's all part of the plan. They baited him out beautifully. Nicely done by Ice Ice Ice. Let your boss die and then secure the kills. But yeah, I guess the thing is whenever they pick Lone Druid, it's Burning who plays it normally. But I do miss Ice Ice Ice's Lone Druid. He loved to get up to shenanigans with the bear in the offlane.
I think he's one of the like very good micro lone druid players. Like he focuses a lot on disrupting so much with the bear in the offlane. I think he plays it so well. I don't know why he never actually. There's not even one game that he played it during TI. Don't know why.
Yeah, there's a little while where the offlane Lone Druid just wasn't getting any play, but I guess that's the main thing. Is if your bear starts feeding, it's a bit risky. Arrow will come through. It'll actually fail to connect on anyone, but they don't need it. They find one regardless. There, Johnny will go down to the sleep, and the follow-up damage now looking for Zhang Zai. Top lane, Mushi will run him down.
He doesn't have a TP. Good luck.
Yes, rest in pieces.
The bash slots. The bash slots.
Well, we're surveying the landscape here. The bash. They need the Spirit Breaker Slardar draft. You need the full Bash Lord lineup.
Spirit Breaker, Slardar, Faceless Void, Troll.
Yeah, I think that's the ultimate Basher lineup.
Who has the best bash? I think Time Block is the best bash.
Yeah.
You know, maybe Slardar's one. I don't know.
No, it's not Slardar's. I think
Slardar is like more than 100 damage, bonus damage.
But Time Lock has the double damage.
During the Chronosphere.
Yeah. Time Lock has to be the best, I think. Spirit Breaker does have the knockback effect, but I don't even know if that's a good thing. Sometimes it's just inconvenient when you knock them back.
Are we missing any more bashes? Are there only 4 in the game?
I think those are the... Well, and Basher, but...
Do you count Headshot?
That's so many... Yeah, that's the 5-man Bash lineup, I guess.
You can't have all melee heroes.
Sniper with Troll Ultimate is pretty ridiculous, actually.
It's like a machine gun.
Yeah. And then he has those obnoxious sound effects when he's going for you, man. It's really infuriating. We'll see DK just waiting for their opening to jump in here. We'll go to the blimp cam as the siege commences.
The blimp cam?
The blimp cam, yeah, it's a blimp. I'm surveying the field from on high.
Look at DDZ hiding behind, do you see that?
Yeah, he's trying to backstab, but he hasn't found the opening just yet. Lanham pops his BKB, he roars in, and then backs off, and the Invoker is just running around Invis with the Shadow Blade, looking for someone to target with that. They got Ice 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 leaps in, Chrono once again, that connects on 2. DDZ, he finds his opening, he goes for the Dagon. Can he kill off Momoya here? Oh, he can't actually finish him off in the end, he doesn't get the kill. And now DK will look to retreat out. DDZ gets nothing, lets his teammates fall. Some bad team play here from DDZ. Selfish play.
He has Shadow Blade, actually.
This is the kind of Invoker that you would be reporting if he's your pub teammate.
That's for sure.
Like, what the hell, man? Why are you throwing?
Radiant's middle barracks are under attack. Radiant's middle barracks.
It looks like they're gonna get burning again.
Ice 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 comes in, just starts bashing him. Mushi tries to clean it up. It does go the way of the troll, and then Zhang Zai, definitely Blast coming through. It'll secure another kill. Sunstrike.
Sunstrike. Oh, wow, that he dodged twice already. Sunstrikes.
Yeah, I gotta say the zooming out is gonna be very helpful for missing less Sunstrikes. So you can see more of the map.
Here comes SSS again. Yes, Chrono. Oh, the sleep.
Sets up the arrow perfectly, and now just throw out a few bashes. They'll get the lance kill. DK, it's basically fountain farming, even though it's at the tier 4. They just don't really have to leave. They'll back off for the time being, but the end is nigh here in the GST challenge for Arrow and Gaming, and with that, go.
Sunstrike.
All right.
I missed that. Oh, there's a ward there.
Yeah, he got sniped. But yeah, with Arrow's loss here, it'll be the final SEA team eliminated from GST challenge. So it'll only be Chinese teams the rest of the way.
Becomes a private event then. Oh, DDZ gonna get another pick off. Dagon.
He just pooped on him. Hey man, don't call it a comeback just yet. But DDZ's making plays.
Shadowblade Dagon.
I feel dirty just watching this.
What is he gonna go next?
I guess you go for E-Blade and then upgrade your Dagon, or just upgrade your Dagon and then E-Blade. Could get a Veil. Could get a Veil as well.
I think prefer upgrading the Dagon.
It's more satisfying.
He doesn't have enough damage to burst the Bale now from full HP. I think if you upgrade it, he would have enough damage. Mushi buys a casual heart. It's gonna go behind. Do they have a gem or sentry? I don't think so.
Well, while he's on a secret mission, there's a chrono from Ice, but well, Momoya will actually go down to DDZ's combo. Meanwhile, he gets swapped to the low ground. Will the Centaurs cooperate here? Lanham was looking for the kill, but can't quite finish him off. Boat coming through. Watch out, Mushi. He will retreat. But Ice is cleared up. He finds DDZ in the end, isolates him, and brings him down. Now there's a buyback forced out, and they'll begin the dives. The Sunstrike coming through. Is it going to connect? No, he backtracks it.
Backtracks.
That RNG. Too strong. Bristle back down. 31-11 your score, and the end is coming for Arrow Gaming here.
The end is near.
Yes, it's a sad day for Arrow fans everywhere. They've just gotten run over by DK. A tough opponent to face at any stage of a tournament, but I was hoping for a closer match. DK just too good, I guess. 3-hero Chrono from Ice, and they'll continue to clean him up. Black Hole just to celebrate. A Slants will be next, and I guess Arrow have had enough of being the punching bag. They'll call the GG. DK move on, and Arrow Gaming, the road ends here. Not a whole lot else to say. I guess Winter's speechless at this point.
Man, there's nothing more to add.
Well, with that being said, the GST challenge is closing in on the final bracket, I guess. Let's